What's up, friends? Chook here, and welcome back to Bit Heroes. The new tier is here. It's live. If you watched my video yesterday, I did like a breakdown. It was quite a long video, actually, like an hour and 20 minutes or something, on all the new changes, and we went through the new flags and dungeons and all that good stuff, and now we're here. So it is Sunday on a fun day. I am a little bit hungover. We had some celebrations for my birthday last night, so forgive me if I sound a bit croaky or something. I am a little teeny bit hungover. Anyway, I've done my PvP, and I also did trials. I mentioned yesterday we'll do trials, but I can't do the 500 yet, wherever it is. That's the start of tier 10. So we're still doing, like, I'm just doing 440 for the moment, which is not tier 10. So I thought, rather than do that and, you know, get like past tier gear, it doesn't really matter. We can just focus on raids and stuff. I haven't really been able to play much since the launch. So I've got like a heap of raid shards and a heap of energy and stuff. So we'll just do some world boss and some room is full. Well, shit. Can we do hard? Let's try. We'll do some world boss and we'll do some raid and see how we go. Now the raid is a tricky one. So in the video yesterday, at the first look, we did the raid 2 or 3 times, I think, and we managed to clear it each time. We didn't we managed to kill the boss each time. We didn't manage to clear the whole thing. We would get to the boss and then we would like get chunked, right? And then we wouldn't be able to finish the whole dungeon. But beating the boss is the main thing. So we were able to do that, I think, all 3 times that we tried it. Then the rest of the times, I didn't even make it to the boss. So tier 9, raid 6 was a bit like that. You know, it was a bit like, oh, I'm going to be easy this turn, and then I'm going to just like kick your ass the next turn. So yeah, we'll have to see how this new raid goes. But yeah, I was able to clear it on camera, and then as soon as I went off recording, I struggled with it. So I'm not sure, you know, if people have come up with like the current format, like the layout of what your hero should be. So like, you know, tank, like tank bait, DPS tank or something like that. Like it was in, you know, what I used in raid 6. So I'm not sure if that's like, you know, people have figured that out yet. I'm sure they have, because, you know, it wouldn't take long for people to figure that out. But we're going to run with, you know, the best friends we have. Maybe we went through hard again because this took far too long. And we'll see how we go. Come on, finish it. Thank you. We'll just do a few normals, hopefully, and smash them out quickly. and then go to the raid. Now, this mount here drops from this world boss. And it seems like nearly everybody has it. So I think it must be a fairly easy drop, common drop. I haven't got it yet, but like I said, I haven't really played too much. Oh, there we go. Speak of the devil. I haven't really played too much since the new content came out, because I was busy with birthday social things yesterday. But yeah, it seems like a lot of people have that mount. Doesn't seem like it's particularly hard to get. I just got it. So if you are looking for that mount, my god, I'm probably going to clear my throat like a million times. If you're looking for this mount, this is the place to come. Right, the new world boss. I'm assuming it will drop on any tier. So, and I'm assuming you can do this on any tier. Should probably check that out, actually. Let's do that now. There we go. So let's go summon the new one. Nope, it's only tier 10. Interesting. Okay, well, if you want to get the mount, then you need to come to the new world boss, which is only tier 10. But yeah, seems like it's pretty easy to get. So I mean, we may as well use it, right? Why not? It's fancy and new and all that. Okay, smack that on, and then smack that on, and there we go. All right, nice. Is there world boss? There is. Okay, well maybe we'll do like a few more world bosses, because I haven't got a legendary yet. Again, I haven't played too much, but I haven't got a legendary drop yet. World boss has always been my go-to legendary farming area. So we'll see what we can get. Hopefully we can get one. Apparently the set from the raid, which is obviously going to be the easiest set for people to get because it's in the raid, and if you can do heroic raid, you have a chance of getting it. There's also, you know, the sets from Heroic World Boss, which is going to be pretty much impossible at the start. The set from Trials Gauntlet, Crumble, which is going to be, you know, hard to get at the start, etc. The raid one is always the easy obtainable one, which is always the set that I go for, because by the time I can do the Trials Gauntlet set tier thing, it's like at the end of the content, that content, and the new content's out soon. So unfortunately for me, the raid set is a tank set, and I have no real tank stuff. I do have the legendary redirect room, which is nice, because I know there's a lot of tanks that want and need that and don't have it. So I got that luckily, not that I use it. I guess I could go bait, but I don't have any, like, I don't have a defensive accessory. I don't have many defensive runes and enchants and all that sort of stuff. So I could go DPS and stay exactly as I am, but with a tank set on, which is a little strange. We don't know. We'll see how it goes. I know that the set is a tank set. I don't know how good it is. But, you know, you could run DPS with a tank set. The other option is to go back and up tier this set that I've got, but as a free-to-play player, no, it's not going to happen. Well, let's see what it would cost for that to happen. All right? We went through this in a video semi-recently about how expensive it is to do this. So if we want to go reforge this bad boy to the next tier up, and mind you, you need to do this 4 times. We need 2 Lion packs, Leon, I don't know, whatever, packs, which I'm assuming is breaking down sets from tier 9. So I need 2 of them. I need 1 set from this tier to break down. I need a bunch of beanstalks and a bunch of these things to do 1. Times 4, it's not going to happen. If you know, pay to win or pay to play or a whale and all the rest of it, much more achievable. As free to play, no, it's not going to happen. Not going to even attempt or think about doing it. So we'll look at the new set piece thing in the raid, and we'll see if it's good. If it's not good, all the rest of it. I don't know if anyone has it yet or has a piece of it that we can look at to see the bonuses. I don't have that information on me. I should have probably been a little bit more prepared, but as I said, was busy all yesterday, hungover this morning, and I just jumped on to do the recording. So you know, we'll see it when we see it. And we'll probably just have to go for that, because we don't have many other options. Going for sets wise, that is. Hopefully, you know, if we can keep clearing heroic, maybe we'll get a mythic here and there or something. The other thing to note is where and what equip slots they are. So the current set that I've got is main hand, offhand, helmet, chest. So if this like raid set is also main hand, offhand, head and chest, then the first things we can upgrade are our ring and necklace, right? And that's easy because they're just legendaries. We're not going to lose anything from like any set bonuses or anything from upgrading them. So that would be ideal. But if the new set is like main hand, offhand, ring, necklace, then we're going to have to replace the chest and head first, right? Because they're with legendaries. In which case we're going to lose TS. We're going to lose, sorry, not TS. We're going to lose the set bonuses and stuff. So I need to find out where and what slots the new set is in, and then from there we can figure out what slots we want to upgrade first with just normal legendaries to get some like TS up, so we can do heroic even easier and stuff. I'm not sure what my raid team is like, whether they've got some stuff. Let's have a look actually. You know, there's probably enough world bosses. We got the mount, that's the main thing, so it's already a success. Yesterday I was at like, okay, my raid team TS has not gone up a hell of a lot. They're still all, well, Chaos is still wearing his normal stuff, as is Proz, as is Rev Me Up, as is Eagle. So this has basically stayed the same. Maybe some slight changes of stuff. I can't remember what my TS was, but it's basically the same. So I'm going to go, I was using this, and I had my DPS in slot 2, my tank in slot 3, because slot 3 just kept dying. But I might change it back, right? I want to blit at the front, to like, you know, like use the oblit set piece, right? Everyone behind you takes less damage and all that sort of stuff. Put a bait second, DPS, and then like the tank at the back, because the back line gets hurt a lot. We'll go with this. We'll see how it goes. If it doesn't work, we can switch it up. As far as what these dudes are and which one's hard and which one's easy and stuff, I think the fox is the easiest one. I think the mushrooms are the pain in the ass. But that oh god. Oh god. Oh, I tried to pause that and I couldn't get there in time. Yeah, I think it's the mushrooms, man. So this is not good. We've already used a potion on the very first group of mobs. So this is what I was saying. Oh. Oh, this mount is obnoxiously large as well. Ah, fuck. Alright, well, that's this run done. We're a tank down already. So yeah, like when we were recording the first time, we were fine. We got to the boss, everything was okay. Now, you know, I guess it depends on the first mob. Like if you get a superpowered mushroom as your first mob, you might be in trouble, and I think maybe that's what happened just then, because we got three sets of mushrooms here. Oh, here we go, cap kids. We had 3 sets of mushrooms there, wasn't a problem. So maybe that's what happened. I don't know. It's all new. We'll figure it out as it goes. But here we go. Here's a super mushroom. No, it definitely was not a super mushroom. It wasn't this big. But we got a fox in the back, we got a tree in the front, and we got a super mushroom, and we're dealing with it okay. So I have no idea how Chaos died so freaking quickly. He's in a blit tank, so like everybody behind him is strong and stuff. But so maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll put Revmi up first and then put him second. I don't know. We'll have to tinker. But man, he got freaking destroyed, and then we healed him. Granted, we healed him with a medium. We probably should have done a full. And then he got destroyed again. So, highly doubtful that we'll be able to kill the boss, even if we make it to the boss, because we're a man down, right? And on heroic, on the newest, hardest difficulty thing in the game right now, for me at least, being a man down, probably not the best, but we'll see. I apologize about all this throat clearing thing, but yeah, if you've ever been hungover, you'll probably understand, right? I think what may have happened as well with clearing heroic on the video, yesterday's video, was maybe that we got to the boss fairly quickly, and so we didn't have to go through all these trash mobs and get like smacked around. Although I do remember when we were doing it, we did it on normal and it was fine. We did it on hard and it was fine. I've gone back and tried it on hard and it's no problem whatsoever. So heroic is the issue. But I remember clearing like all these trash mobs and just putting auto and just like, well, this is nothing. We'll see how the boss is. And then you get to the boss and it's like, actually, I think we're going to do this. So I remember going through all these trash mobs and having no real issues with it. And then now, issues. So we'll see. We'll see how we go. We'll see if we get to the boss. How we go with 4 people, a tank down. I assume not well. But you know, we'll see. But I think it is the mushrooms, man. I think it is. It might not be. I mean, that first group that we died was a tree, a mushroom, and a fox. So really, it could be any of them. But my money's on the mushrooms. Well, here's a giant tree. So if that's going to cause us issues, we know it's, you know, the tree might, but it's doing nothing. It's just a giant tank. It's not doing anything at all. So I don't think it's the tree. We can rule the tree out for now. So it's got to be one of the other two, which makes sense, because like, you know, the big enemy is usually like the tanky one, right? Fox, like a fox could be high DPS, like it's a fox. And it's very squishy as well. It's like probably the squishiest one, so maybe it's like the high damage glass cannon type thing. I don't know. If you've experienced this Raid 6 heroic and all the rest of it, and you know which, or you have a feeling or whatever, which of the mobs are the ones to look out for, like which ones to be worried about, let me know. Alright, we got a giant tree and the boss. This is good in a way and bad in a way. So it's good in a way that this guy is not going to cause us too much damage, but it's bad in a way that it's going to take forever to kill him and him. And during that time, he's going to cause us a lot of damage. So I think we'll go for the tree first, right? We'll go for the tree first. Hopefully, we can get him down, and then we can use some mount damage on the boss. We'll see how we go. Okay. This is going to be fine micromanaging. I don't really want to do... I don't really want to do spread attacks, because I just want to focus this guy. This will chunk him hard. I think we might have to use this now to get him down, because the longer he's alive, the worse we're going to be. So let's see how much damage this does to him. Okay, that was fairly significant. It was like a third of his health. Eagle at the back is getting a little crunched, so let's swap us around. Oh, God. Oh yeah, I highly doubt we're going to be able to pull this off with 4 people. Okay, let's swap you around. Okay, I'm down. Let's put me up. Who just went down? Let's put whoever that was up. Eagle. We could probably swap you. This is all just to get the tree down. Then we got to deal with this asshole. Alright, here we go. Let's do it. And we're down. And we can't bring us back up. Okay. Nice. We're doing it. And we're down. I think everybody, apart from Proz, has used the potion, so we're done. We are done. But we got to the boss, so that's something, I guess. Okay, so let's have a think about what we can do. Chaos has the Blitz, so if we look at this, he's also got 2 of the Hellfire, which is 4% damage reduction. And then he's got teammates behind you take 5% less damage, teammates behind you deal 5% more damage, gain 15% reduction while all teammates are alive. So as far as that goes, you kind of want him in the front, right? Because everybody behind him gets benefit. He's also got 25% damage reduction and 16% block, so that's good. 31% chance to attack team. That's interesting. Why he's got an offensive pet on. Not too sure about that one. And his runes are rock solid, apart from this redirect. So we could look at maybe swapping Rev Me Up out and putting someone else in. So I've got Secret Yam here, who has gone DPS. So we might be able to swap him in for Proz maybe. We've got Duggernaut, who's still tanking up, but his runes aren't as good. We also have someone else. Who was it? Maybe they've changed. I can't remember who it was. Alright, so maybe let's go with... Let's put Rev Me Up back in there. If we're at 22,639, if we take Proz out and we put Yam in, 22,746. So we get more TS. He's got double Empower, double Dual Strike. He's got another attack weakest enemy. He's got another attack pet. Well, let's go with this. Let's try this, right? We got 2 attack pets. Do we have more than 2 attack pets? No. So we've got 2 attack pets and some healing pets. I feel like the healing one is going to be better. But I don't know. I think maybe we can... Maybe we'll try this. We'll put Rev Me Up at the back. We'll put Eagle in the front. And then we'll put Chaos here. So we got like the biggest health pool tank here. Then Chaos. Everybody behind will benefit from a Blitz. We'll try that. Okay, we got massive mushrooms off the bat, which is... if the mushrooms are bad, that's not ideal. Let's see how we fare on auto. So far, so good. Maybe we found the key formation. Or we just got lucky. Or the other time we got super unlucky. Could be any of those. We can also just not do heroic, right? We can just do hard for a bit, like maybe a week. And then by that time, hopefully, like, these guys will have upgraded gear and stuff, which will make this a hell of a lot easier. But at launch, the fact that we can do heroic, like, it blows my mind. Or the fact that we can get to the boss and sometimes kill the boss blows my mind. Now, I'm kind of going against my own advice here. So my advice is always do the highest difficulty that you can always 100% clear. Don't do the next difficulty up if you can't clear it 100% of the time. So if you can't do heroic, but you can, like, if you can only clear heroic like 50% of the time, but you can clear hard 100% of the time, do hard. Oh fuck, the pause does not come in time when there's procs going off all over the place. Okay, let's kill this guy. My god, okay, maybe it's the fox. I think it might be the fox, thinking about it now, because, like, we're getting crunched. Let's swap these guys. He seems to go for the back line, too. Okay, nice. Is there a health shrine anywhere near here? Okay, there's another stupid fox. Okay, so let's revive you. Let's see how we go with this one. Yeah, if you can do hard, like, 100% of the time, and you just, like... you can always get to the boss and you have a chance of getting loot, so which is going to be a legendary, so you're not going to be able to get a mythic or a set or anything. But initially, getting legendaries is good, right? Because it gets your TS up and all the rest of it. If you're just replacing legendaries with legendaries, then hard should be fine. Again, it's not as much item find and stuff, but if you can clear it every single time, you have a chance every single time of getting loot. Whereas if you're doing heroic and you can only clear it like 50% or 30% of the time, you've only got that 50% or 30% chance of getting loot. So, shit, we can't even give him a potion at all anymore. Fuck, the same thing's gonna happen, man. Yeah, so always do the content that you can do at the highest difficulty you can do, that you can always clear. So I'm going against my own kind of thing here, advice here, where I'm doing difficulty that's higher than what I can clear 100% of the time. But that's because it's new content and I want to, like, see what I can get away with and stuff. And at the moment, we can't do heroic every single time. So, you know, I should stop. I do not want to buy that for 500 gems. Sorry. That's an awful deal. Fuck. I was seeing if there was a health shrine around the corner and accidentally procced some dudes. We really need to heal whoever this is back up. This is chaos. This is the Oblit, which is not working for us, as it turns out. Maybe Oblit's just not good for in here. I don't know. The more attacks we do, the more chance we have the pets proccing and stuff. But with the fact that we have attack pets, it's not really working for us, I don't think. So I may have to swap my team around to get more healing pets in. Maybe it's just they're experimenting, right? It could just be that they're trying to figure out what's best as well. And time will tell, right? So you can't expect everybody to know what's going on and, you know, like, have the ideal setup just yet. Everyone's kind of learning. This isn't going too badly. Like, we're still alive, which is huge. Do we want to go... Okay. I was going to say, do we want to go up or down? And we chose middle. Let's turn auto back on and see how we go. There's no fox here. And we seem to be healing up and not being too bad. Okay, so I've changed my mind. I don't think it's the mushrooms. I think it's the fox. The fox is definitely the weakest defensively. Like, it goes down quicker than the others. But it also hurts like a truck. So that's a fox. We'll avoid that, because if it's a fox on the screen, we definitely know there's a fox in the pack. Here we go. There's massive mushrooms here. So this will be a good test if the massive mushrooms hurt. A little bit, actually. If I got a potion for you, I do. So let's just swap you. Oh, that's chaos. Okay, let's swap me and him, and then swap us at the back. Holy crap, new content is hard, man. So much micromanagement to keep people alive. Oh, I'm getting destroyed. Swap back. Okay, big mushrooms. It's time to die. Okay, the big mushrooms are hurting. So mushrooms are back on the cards for potentially being it, but at the moment I'm feeling more it's the fox. I think any of the big, like the big dudes. Oh, any of the big dudes is going to be difficult. Apart from the tree, because you know they've got extra stuff, extra stats and whatnot. But let's get rid of these little dicks, and then we should be able to heal up off this, because this guy's going to do no damage to us basically. I say that, and then he chunked him. Come on, heal up. There we go. I still think having a healing or shielding pet is going to be preferable than an attack pet. Maybe I'm wrong, and time will tell. But at the moment, maybe if your TS is higher, right? Oh, we're at the boss. Holy shit. Alright, nice. Like if your TS is higher, say like at 24k or something, raid TS, and you can do this much easier, then attack pets might be good just to get those hard, like the wolves, foxes out of the way. That I can definitely see that being a thing. Like, oh shit, the foxes are trouble. Let's get the attack pet that attacks weakest or whatever and just destroy them. But for me, that's lower and having issues, I definitely want the healing side of things, just to stay alive more, because I don't have the TS to back it up. All right, here we go. I think this is probably the last thing we'll do as well, as it's 26 minutes. So we did some world bosses and a couple of raids, and at the moment, that's all we can handle, because the content is hard, right? And it takes ages to get through. We'll see if we can do this without using mount attacks, so that we can use them on the boss. So far, this is going swimmingly well. This guy's almost dead. And everyone's at pretty good health. We have a lot of potions as well. It kind of seems a little bit like Raid 6, where... Okay, down. That's fine. It kind of seems like Raid 6 in a way where, like, one raid just seems harder than the others. Let's swap you, and then let's swap you, and then let's... Have you got a heal? You don't. And then let's swap you, and then swap you. I think I swapped everybody then, which was pretty funny. Let's heal up the guy that just died. Damn it. Okay, well, we're one down. But we're one down, and we've taken all that's left is the boss, so that's not too bad. Hopefully, whoever that was Proz. I think he has the big chunky attack pet, so that's unfortunate. What does this do? This heals, doesn't it? Let's find out. Ah, shit. Okay, I'm going through all of my large potions as well, which is not ideal. Okay, Chaos is at the front, and he's... Potion... that was a one-shot! Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, we're not doing this. We got close, though. Yeah, we're done. Alright, so I'm going to take my own advice, and I'm not going to do Heroic, because I just can't do it just yet. Hard is the way to go, at least for the moment. So, I don't know what's changed between... yesterday when I could do it and today. People's pets have changed. That could be something. We'll do a hard now because I want to get a one done, and I want to, you know, make sure that we can actually do it, because now I'm like second guessing myself. But we should be fine. Hard should be a cakewalk. But yeah, I think the changes in pets is something that's going to affect it, and people are experimenting and stuff. So I think I'll stick with hard for now. And in maybe a week or two, or however long it takes these guys to get new gear and whatnot, then it will make it significantly easier. The fact that we can do it at all in, you know, the same gear that we were using, and oh, here's the new Gorby. The fact that we can do it at all, or get close to doing it at all, is a good sign, right? Because then, you know, only a few pieces of gear on each person will increase our TS by, you know, say 500 or maybe 1,000 or whatever, and then we're gonna have a much easier time. So it's all positives at the moment, at least. It's just, yeah, a time-based thing. But I think hard should be easy. That's how we'd send it. I think hard should be achievable. We're having no issues at the moment. We got a little chunk earlier, but everyone seems to be able to just heal up and stay kind of decent shields and whatnot, and fullish health. So the attack pets here will make this go quicker. And if we don't really need to stay, you know, like, look, everyone's full health with some shields. Even the front tank is full health with shields. So the attack pets here will definitely make it go quicker. As long as we can stay full health with shields, we don't really need those extra healing pets. Or shielding pets. So, yeah, hard's the way. And maybe we'll try heroic again next Sunday item find. So I'll make note of my... oh, it wasn't prods at all. We changed him for secret yam. Which he's secret yam, and he's got a mushroom head. Which is not quite a yam, but, you know, it's a vegetable. Yeah, maybe we'll try heroic next item find day, next Sunday. We'll see what my raid TS has done by then. So at the moment it's 21,700 or something, I think it was. So next Sunday we'll see how much higher it is. If no one's changed their gear by then, it's still 21,700. Then we'll just do hard again. But if it's up to like 22,500 or something, maybe we'll you know, give heroic another shot. We'll just have to play it by ear. Let me know in the comments what your experience with heroic is, if you've been able to do it, if you haven't been able to do it, what your raid TS is, all that stuff. I mentioned that and asked that information in yesterday's videos as well. But yeah, it would be good to hear what people are doing and if they can clear it and if they can't and whatnot. I was talking to Eagle in guild chat, and he was saying that even he was having a little bit of trouble with it on his main account. And we saw him before just get one shot. I think it was Eagle, just got completely one shot by the boss. So he died, we gave him a full res, so he was absolutely 100% full health, and then he just got hit once and died. And he's our main tank with the highest stamina and damage reduction and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, the heroic boss is no joke. So yeah, if you can clear heroic like 70% of the time or something, or you know, more often than not, let me know in the comments, and let me know what your raid TS is and what your format is, like you know, if you've got an oblit tank at the front or whatever it be, because I'd be interested to know. And the more information we have, the better it is for everybody to like plan their stuff. So look at this. This is nothing. Hard is cakewalk. We can just set it to auto, go make a coffee, go to the bathroom, make some lunch, come back, and you know, probably still going because it takes forever, but there's basically no threat of dying. And we do have the chance of getting legendaries and stuff, so hard is definitely the way to go. Alright, well, there is Item Find Sunday done. 3 raids, 1 was successful. We did some world boss, we got a mount out of it, so that's pretty cool. And that will be Item Find done for another week. As I mentioned, we will take note of our TS, which is 22,000, not 21, my bad. 22.7. So yeah, we'll see next Sunday what we are, but I would assume it's going to be more, but maybe it'll take longer than a week for people to get some gear. I don't know. And also in between this week and next week, I was trying to do it for today, but like I mentioned, I was pretty busy yesterday. Try to find what the set is and what things equip it is. So whether it's the same, whether it's main hand, offhand, helmet and chest, or whether it's something else. So if it's the same as this, then we'll definitely upgrade these two first. But at the moment we have, if we go to equipment, we have nothing. The best we have is some epics. So yeah, we don't have any legendary to even work on just yet, but it'll all come. We'll just play by ear as we go. Either way, that is it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. If you like this video, click here to see another one just like it. If you're new to the channel and like what I'm doing, click here to subscribe and become the newest member of the Chicken Coop. If you really like what I'm doing, you can find a link to my Patreon in the description, where you can help support me and help the channel grow. You'll also find a link to the channel's Discord server where you can chat with me and other members of the Chicken Coop. And don't forget to hit that notification bell.